don't even have the script pulled up. Okay. Hello, I'm Sophie. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I greet you with an attempt at a 10K weekend, which was from the 7th of November to the 9th of November. I'll get to that. Long story short, you could click off the video here, but long story short, it was a fail. I did not hit the 10K in the weekend. I even extended the time to let me go until Monday and like use all the words from Monday. I still didn't hit it. I did not. But I did learn a little bit, so it wasn't completely futile. It wasn't a complete waste of my time. Okay, so maybe stay on and watch the rest of the video. I'd appreciate it. So, it all started on Saturday. We had family photos scheduled for later that afternoon, and you know, I thought I would wake up early and just knock out that 5K before we left. Little did I know that I was going to sleep in and that I would be in bed basically until noon. Though, low-key, I should have known that I was going to be in bed until noon. It usually happens at the end of each school week. I'm just kind of like, it's time to go to bed. And then I'll sleep for like 14 hours. But, you know, I always think I'm gonna be some productivity god, and that never happens. But family photos came around, and I had a lot of fun there.
I'm sick.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Sick. Roni bro? Yeah.
Legs down!
Roni.
Okay.
We went into like this middle of nowhere, like mountain thing to take photos because we live in the desert. We want deserty things. But it was a little windy, yeah, and it started getting cold as the sun set. Whatever. But it was fun. And then we got Chinese food after. So there was nothing to complain about.
Are you guys hungry back there? Yes. Yeah. It's too dark.
And then I basically did nothing else for the rest of that day. And then, referring to my Milwordy stats, because that is still going on, I realized I only wrote in my NaNoWriMo novel that day. I did hit the daily goal, like, for the up to the 50K, but I only wrote about 1,400 words, which, you know, I did hit the goal, so, like, not completely bad, but it's no 5K. You know what I'm saying? So, I could already tell that this weekend was not going to be the 10K I dreamed of. Then, Sunday. Sunday was not much better. And once again, I only wrote in my NaNoWriMo novel, though I did get like 2,300 words, so, you know, improvement. And it's been really nice here where I live. It's been maybe, the high has been like lower 70s, so every day has been super nice to just hang out outside. So that afternoon, I basically just sat in the backyard with my family for like hours, trying to write, kind of just talking with them, and then eventually making chicken Alfredo, first and foremost, eating that, and then second, making pre-packaged like udon that I also ate. So I ate a serving of chicken Alfredo, and then a serving of this udon stuff that I made, both of which was very good. I need to make more of that udon. I ate it all already. And I think I might have been on a cooking high that day, because like 30 minutes after that whole thing went down, my sister and I were like, let's make a cake. And then my mom was like, hey, why don't you make these little cookie dough square things that have been in the fridge for a while? And we were like, okay.
What are we doing, Zoe?
Making a cake and cookies.
Woo!
Alright. And then I, once again, didn't do much for the rest of the day. I ate the cake, I ate the cookies, I had a good time, and didn't get much done. And then Monday rolled around, and I thought this was going to be my day. I was on online school again, and I still am as filming this. And, you know, I thought I'd bang out my school assignments and then get to work on writing. I also decided to add Monday to this because Saturday was so sad. Due day. I was like, you know what, Saturday's not gonna count, even though I did end up counting the words. Don't ask. I just wanted to prove that I could do it, and then I didn't do it. Anyway, I was on online school again, I was home, I knew I could get a lot of my school stuff done in like the first 4 hours of the day, and thought maybe, yeah, I could have the rest of the day to myself to just read and write and, you know, get the 10K. And I hoped that I would actually work on my other projects, because my goal was to work on Project What, my dystopian, Project Star, my sci-fi, and Project End, my NaNoWriMo novel that doesn't really have a genre. And I did. I didn't just work on my NaNoWriMo novel. I worked on all 3. Monday was my highest word count, not only for these 3 days, but for the entire month so far, at 3,200 words, a little over 3,200. And yes, I did not hit the 10K. Who would have thought? I've been saying it this whole video. And for that 3,200, I had around 950 for each project, which I thought was really strange. It was like the highest difference was like 7 words between the 3 of them. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And this was a super productive day for me. 3,200 words in a day, plus school. Look at that. Yeah, 900 in each. I got progress in all of them. That doesn't usually happen. I hit 99K in Project What. Oh my god. And side note, I have hit 100K now. But once again, I did not hit the 10K, so I felt a little sad still. But Monday came to an end, as did my drive to keep writing. So I tapped out and decided I was gonna calculate the final numbers after my brain had re-solidified from its mushy gooiness. That's disgusting. So, all in all, I wrote 7,055 words, which I now realize is actually pretty close to the 10K. I was 3K off, but you know, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. That's like more than half. But hey, I didn't hit the goal, which, you know, is what this video's about. So, you know, so that's still there. That's lingering. This whole video, that's lingering here still. But either way, I did write way more than I would have if I didn't tell myself to try and hit the 10K. And actually, the day before, as of filming this, I was on Becca C. Smith's live write-in, and there was, you know, a little tidbit, a little writing advice, a little just piece of advice in general that her co-host, Cache Warren, said that I was like, dang, that's some smart stuff.
Do you have any tips? Please share. Do you have any writing tips?
Writing tips. It will honestly be, let me see if I can find it, what I wrote the other day. There was a quote by Bruce Lee that came up in one of my streams, and it is probably like the biggest tip that I could give anybody going forward. And it is that a goal is not always meant to be reached. It often serves simply as something to aim at. So like if I was going to give it's not to beat yourself up when you set your goals, but just be having something to reach for is just a great way to start as a writer.
And for some reason, I had never thought about thinking about goals that way, because, you know, you're like, goals are meant to be hit. That's why you set them. But no, you can put a really big goal up there and just use it as motivation. Maybe you'll hit it eventually, right? But you're probably not going to. So it's just there for motivation. And it just made me feel a little better about not hitting the 10K. It's like, you almost got there. You can say that. And I know this isn't some insanely profound thinking. I know I'm not some genius, but I thought I'd share. We're gonna fail every now and then, right? But maybe taking those failures as not so failures and being able to just go along with it and be like, yeah, I didn't hit the goal, but I got pretty close, it's just a little better. And you know, I thought I'd share especially during the chaos that is NaNoWriMo, because, you know, you're still writing a frickin' novel, even if you don't hit the 50K. So, yeah, the goal is just there. 50K is there, but you're just writing. But yeah, that's it for me. I know this is a really strange video, probably super short. I do kind of talk a lot though. Yeah, I didn't include a lot of writing in this video. I didn't really film a lot because I was quite sick. My sister gave her cold to me. As you could see in that little clip, she was like, I'm sick. Yeah, she passed that on to me. Yeah, strange video. I thought I'd do something more little talking with it because I edited those clips and it became like a minute and a half of footage. So, you got me rambling now. But thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to this. But I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.